Pull up in that Veyron going skirt skirt. Every day, fuck what you heard. Hello, my name is Kurt, and today I'll be talking about another MGTOW topic. Topic in this video will be men are becoming more feminine, and women are becoming more masculine. Now you could see this transition happening around the 80s. I want to say the 80s, okay? Because if you look at the 70s and the 60s, you know, women still wore dresses, and even the hippies, they were naked and wore long flowing dresses and stuff like that. So it started happening in the 80s where sort of glam rock and sort of this, 80s metal scene kind of came into play. Women started looking ultra feminine with their, leather dress, well, sort of more masculine, tinges here and there as well. They wore leather jackets over, super sexy dresses with their cleavage hanging out and their puffed up hair and their makeup and all this stuff. So the women were still ultra feminine, but they were, throwing in more masculine aspects here and there. Whereas the men just completely look feminine in that period. If you look at the 80s, the guys had long, puffed up hair as well. They had makeup on. They sort of looked like drag queens, to be honest with you. And that was the style back then. That was the fashion. And that's when women started to wear a lot more pants, or leather pants, or ripped up jeans, whatever. That's when it kind of started, right? Obviously, women wore pants for a long time or whatever, but I'm saying that it became more prominent in popular culture around the 80s. So go into the 90s. The 90s was the whole punk rock, alternative grunge sort of scene. The women started to become more masculine. They started to wear flannel shirts, ripped up t-shirts, ripped up jeans. They sort of neglected their appearance because it seemingly appeared kind of cute to be that sort of punk rocker chick or whatever. But, it made them look more masculine. And the men, had the long hair and the flannel shirts and the whole grungy look, the unwashed, unkept appearance, which just looked like bummy men, okay? Then you get into the 2000s, and you rarely ever see a woman wear a true traditional dress anymore. Like, if you go into the business district of any major city, you'll still see women wearing dresses, but those are business dresses. That's business attire. I'm talking about traditional gingham dresses. I'm talking about, flowery dresses. I'm talking about the dresses that go like from the neck, like from this area all the way down to the ankles and stuff like that. The flowy sort of dresses. You don't really see that too often. When was the last time you saw that on a woman? I haven't in a long time. I'll tell you one in a second, but you just see women in jeans, tight jeans, now yoga pants and stockings and all these things. And all these sort of masculine things are starting to be more attractive in society. You see, because like I said, the men are becoming more feminine, and you could definitely see this. Guys are cucks and fucking betas all around, white knighting, and oh yes, you're my princess, you're this, you're that. And like I said, men are appearing more feminine. Like there's men my age that still have squeaky voices. They dress all sort of feminine and stuff like that, and it's really weird. It's really weird, but there's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. And going back to the whole feminine thing, dresses are the essential thing of femininity, I believe. It's a sign of fertility, it's a sign of beauty, and it's a sign of just ultra feminine glow, So the last time I saw a chick, I was just sitting in a coffee shop drinking coffee, looking out the window, many people passing by, and I'm like, oh, whatever. Not really caught my attention. Nobody really caught my attention except this one female that passed by. She passed by and she had this long flowing dress, like sort of purplish in appearance. I can't necessarily tell you what fabric it was, but it just got me like that. I'm like, holy shit. She stood out like a sore thumb. I was like, what the fuck, And it got me to the point where I got up and I actually walked outside and I tried to just sort of chase her down to talk to her, but she was gone by the time I got my coffee, got all my stuff. I had to put on my suit jacket, whatever. By the time I got out the door, she was already fucking gone. You know, such a shame. I bet she smelled really fucking amazing too. But that's what I'm trying to say. You know, you have this ultra feminine thing that's very uncommon nowadays. Whereas in older times, that was very common. You know, women always wore dresses. They had a nice appearance. They smelled nice. They looked nice. Whatever. Now it's like a chick puts on a college hoodie or some sort of sports hoodie, and or a t-shirt and some fucking tight jeans, and she thinks those tight jeans are ultra sexy, or some yoga pants or whatever. But they don't go for the whole traditional look of fertility and femininity. If you look into ancient cultures as well, the more fertile women were the ones that wore dresses, and the richer women also wore dresses, whereas the peasants kind of had sort of mundane, sort of drab attire. The richer and more successful and the more fertile women wore dresses most of the time. And we're losing that a lot. We're losing that in today's society, and it just pisses me off because men are being beta males, and women are trying to be alpha males, and it's just fucking with the whole spectrum of natural biology, really. Like, it's very strange, and being a MGTOW in today's society, I just see this with a wide lens. You know, I sit back, I stand back, and watch the world going on around me. And what I see is absolute fucking just chaos, really, really. Like, just take me to some, like, farming place, or take me to some rural place in Germany where, you know, women still wear those beautiful traditional dresses and stuff like that. And it's just like, let me tell you, that shit is true. Like I said, it radiates fertility. Like, you get a boner like no other. Like, I could vouch for other men as well, because I had this conversation with a lot of other guys, and I'm like, what do you guys think of, like, a woman in a real sexy dress? And they're like, it gets me fucking rock hard in a matter of seconds. And it's true. Like, it's weird, but it's true. Like, I could pound a regular chick dressed in regular jeans and just regular looking chick for hours on end. But give me a woman in a skirt, and then I'll lift it up and I'll pound away, and it's going to be hard to resist blasting that load. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it how it is. You know. So if any of you guys are watching, like, if you hit up escorts, just tell them, "Oh, wear a dress for me, or wear stockings or something like that." It's legit, for real. Try it. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and the women are starting to become more masculine as well with the whole no makeup thing. Like, I understand that makeup is a recent invention and it hasn't been used, like, excessively in the past, but it just, women are starting to neglect their appearance, and they're not trying to fake it anymore either. You know, with the makeup, at least they could cover up, they could start looking a little bit better. Now, just most of them look like absolute shit. Like, they just roll out of bed, they throw on some kind of hoodie, and they're out the door. You know? It's stupid, you know? It's the same thing with most guys, too. You know, they roll out of bed in the same t-shirt that they slept in, whatever, and they're out the door. It's really fucked up, because you look at older times, you look at the 50s and the 60s, every man, no matter what his position of employment was, when he was at home, he made an attempt to dress professional. You know, the suits, the ties, even the vests, the dress pants, the loafers, they were really prominent back then. You know, whether you were rich or whether you were poor, whether you were black, whether you were white, you know. That was a very major thing. Now, look at, you know, African American youth is like walking around with their pants down and just whatever, that's their thing. And it's just stupid. It's just stupid. It really is. Everybody's trying to do their own thing, but they don't realize that they're ruining just natural biology. You know, like I said, that men are becoming more feminine. There's, you know, transsexuals wear dresses more than actual women. That's a sad truth of this. And actually, trannies, like these non-binary people or whatever, they wear suits and ties and bow ties and whatever more than men do nowadays too. It's just fucking, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, how did we get to this point? You know, how did we get to this point? It seemed to just have happened overnight. You know, I grew up in the 90s. I was born in 91. So I grew up in the 90s, and then I was fairly young in the 2000s, and I sort of saw this transition happen like out of nowhere. Like, the 90s were still, you know, women still attempted to be feminine. You know, that they put on makeup, they put on nice perfume, they look good. Dresses weren't really that much of a thing, but it just, femininity was still femininity. And if you were a dyke, if you were a fag or whatever, like, it wasn't common. You know, it was sort of looked down upon. Now everything's accepted, and it just, to me, it's just, it's weird. It's really fucking weird. And it's not that I'm afraid of, like, oh yeah, you know, bring back the old times or whatever. Just, it's just not comfortable to me, you know. As a MGTOW, and the way I view things and the way I see things, if I were to ever date a woman, or be with a woman, it would be like Evalion, or whatever her name is. Look her up on YouTube. Evalion. You know, a woman that believes in traditional values. A woman that actually wears dresses from time to time. A woman that sort of embraces her fertility and her femininity, instead of all this bullshit. That would make, you know, she would make a good surrogate mother. If I were ever to have kids, I would seek out, you know, either a traditional German woman in rural Germany, or I would go to some European country, or I would even, with Asian, in Thailand or Philippines, whatever. I try to find the most traditional, most feminine female without a female that doesn't try to be feminine but is feminine by nature, like just radiates femininity even in, like, you know, farmer attire, you know what I'm saying? So it's just fucking weird, guys. Just look at it, you know. I stopped giving a fuck, you know, but it's just, this is why, another reason why I make Tao, because there's just no quality companions. Even if I wanted a companion, even if I wanted to date a female, none of them live up to my my tastes, my standards. You know, if you're not gonna wear dresses, and you're not gonna wear heels, and you're not gonna look good and make how should I say, make an effort to look good, it's like I'm wasting my time. You know, because I upgraded my wardrobe. I put in a lot of money into my wardrobe. I put in a lot of time into my physical appearance, and I do it for myself first and foremost, and to boost my alpha male presence as well. But you know, if I'm dressed like this, dating a chick that's like in a t-shirt or whatever, it just doesn't, it doesn't. I don't want to say arouse me, but it just doesn't make sense. You know, it's like a businessman dating a homeless person. It's fucking retarded. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, people, hope I got you all thinking, and hope I got you all perceiving the things around you. Peace out.